I haven't really watched Iron Man for a long time, but this is a Dragon Ball version, so let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Now, this video was actually made by a poll I made months ago, so I don't know if you remember it, it was in my community tab. I did not forget about it because, I was quite busy and unmotivated and whatever, but now I'm here, now I'm doing it. We'll see how it goes. And of course, if this video gets maybe 10 likes, I might continue it. I might continue it anyway, but I want to see if there's interest. If there's not much interested, I might not continue it, in all honesty. But we'll see. Anyway, like always, like, comment, subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind. It helps the video and my channel. Anyway, let us begin. You know how Capsule Corp was always this big giant corporation? How they're so rich, how they're so advanced? Well, it's all thanks to Dr. Briefs. Dr. Briefs are like one of the smartest people on earth. However, one man that was interested in the corporation to join, one man that have his own corporation and wanted to at least merge their companies into one with the Capsule Corporation. And that man is being, or known as, Tony Stark. One of the biggest, famous, and richest person out of the city. Well, he is pretty smart, pretty advanced. He got a lot of robotics with him, and he had a lot of suits he wanted to show off. And one of the people he wanted to collab with and merge their companies together is with the Capsule Corp corporations, knowing how rich they are as well, almost, or at least close as rich as Tony. And so they begin to, try to do some meetings, try at least chat. And after so many meetings, so many chats, and so many interviews, they're able to finally merge their companies in one. Which Tony has to move the companies into West City, since that's the condition. They will merge their companies unless they still get to stay in Capsule Corp Corporation, where West City's at, which Tony agrees. And right away, Capsule Corp now has access to Tony Stark's, his armors. Or at least Bulma's tried to make an armor similar to Tony, knowing that this is one of the Iron Man suits. And she is pretty found by it. She loved the idea of Tony Stark's robotics suits, which we like to call it Iron Man. So where does Tony Stark place in place? Well, just by doing this, merging companies, it's gonna greatly help Bulma and everyone else, including himself. So now, let us begin with our journey. So, let's go back to the original Dragon Ball. So, Bulma still met Goku, but now Bulma's actually a little more advanced with her technology. She got capsules, yes, but now she also have a special suit for herself. So, she basically becomes Iron Woman. At least this version of this Iron Woman in the Dragon Ball universe. So that means that she's not just gonna stand by and has to hide to let Goku protect her. No, she can protect herself now. Although her suit is not as best as Iron Man's suit, but it's still functional. It's still a good process. I mean, give her some credit. So that means that the Dragon Ball Hunt journey becomes a lot easier, because they're able to get the Dragon Balls. However, Tony Stark actually hired Bulma to get the Dragon Ball so that they could at least study it or maybe make a wish. I mean, he doesn't have really anything evil intention, but he also doesn't have a wish either, but he just at least wants to study it. That's all he just wanted. So that's what Bulma's gonna do. But to be honest, she also kind of wanted to make a wish herself, like maybe getting a perfect boyfriend or a life supply of berries or something like that. But she had to do what Iron Man says because, that's the least she could do. So their journey actually becomes a lot easier since Bulma has her suit, and even if Goku integrated, I could see her trying to cut off Goku's tail. It'd probably be harder though. And so the Pilaf game are just screwed. And that arc ended. Then we go to the tournament where Goku trains. And Tony Stark, he's able to study the Dragon Balls. And he knows that there's a password you need to summon the dragon to make a wish. So he tried testing that out by making a wish about making his suit even more stronger, which Shenron grants the wish, and then the Dragon Balls spread out the world. That means that Iron Man's suit is now a lot stronger. How stronger? Well, at least stronger than titanium. So that means that his suit is now much more durable, much more faster. So that's good for him. And he will also try to find the Dragon Balls, but since he studied it, he knows that the Dragon Balls won't work until next year, so he has to wait until then to collect them again, to see what wish he could make. Will he become greedy? Let's hope not. So I'm probably going to skip a few arcs in normal Dragon Ball, because the tournament, Iron Man is not relevant there, so we're just going to skip the tournaments. He probably would get involved in the Red Ribbon Army, so that means this is the first time that Goku will actually meet the guy that Bulma's been talking about. And, well, Goku see that, Iron Man's suit is pretty strong, like stronger than Bulma's suit, seeing how advanced it is. Well, that's thanks to the Dragon Balls, because the Dragon Balls made, Iron Man's suit much more durable. How durable? Well, I'll say durable enough to actually manhandle the Red Ribbon Army himself. Same thing like Goku did. Yeah, the Red Ribbon Army are pretty powerful, but so is Goku. And Iron Man now much stronger too. Well, without the suit, he's just human, but with the suit, he's superhuman. And so Goku joins in, showing Iron Man how strong he is without the suit, which Iron Man is pretty amazed. Like, he never see a kid able to manhandle an army with guns before. And he's curious about him, but Goku's in a rush. After dealing with Red Ribbon Army, he then moves on to find the next Dragon Balls, which Iron Man will just come with him because, he's also looking for the Dragon Balls. But to be honest, he's also wanted to defeat the Red Ribbon Army, so if anything, that's it's a win-win for him. He gets to find the Dragon Balls, and he gets rid of the army. But also, he's curious of how this kid's going, since at first you want him to get out of here, it's too dangerous, but seeing how strong he is, and not only that, but now he knows that, this is the kid that Bulma told me about. Well, at least in passive, but now he sees. So basically, the Pilaf team try to get the Dragon Balls again, but they fail. So now not only Goku's there, but Iron Man's there, Tony Stark. So no shot. They got the Dragon Balls, and Goku, he said that he needs to use the Dragon Balls to revive Upa's father, which Iron Man wants to see. And he's amazed that the Dragon Balls could revive people. He didn't even knew that. He thought he could. He knows that the Dragon Balls could wish for anything, but he never knew the possibility of reviving people from the dead. It amazed him. Goku able to take the 4-star Dragon Ball because he wants to keep it. And after Iron Man and Goku chat a bit, getting to know each other, they both go part their ways since they have things to do. And Iron Man, Tony wants to see more of Goku. He doesn't know why, but this kid interests him. There's no other kids strong like him except for Goku. And he wonders, is he an alien? No, it can't be. Is he? He doesn't know, but he wants to find out at some point. But then we get to another tournament, which that doesn't really matter. Like I said before, Iron Man isn't relevant in the tournaments. But he is relevant once again when King Piccolo makes his arrival. And knowing how much of a threat King Piccolo is and hearing rumors about him, but also learning about him from the past, Iron Man is making sure he's prepared for this moment. The moment that King Piccolo will one day make his return. Which Iron Man created an army of other Iron Man suits. who is able to handle King Piccolo's children. As well as Goku, because Goku's like, Tambourine killed my best friend, now I'll kill him. Which he's able to do with a little help of the Iron Man army. And King Piccolo, knowing that his plans are already failing, he needs to get the Dragon Ball's wish for youth. But unfortunately for him, he couldn't get his wish. And he couldn't even get the Dragon Balls either. Which is good because that means that nobody died except for Krillin and a few martial artists. But before Piccolo did die, he ended up spitting out an egg far away and then explode. Even that means Piccolo might be weaker when he's old, but I don't think that matters. But worth mentioning in case someone asks me. And then after that, Goku went to Kami's place. He will prepare for his training in case Piccolo Jr. comes back, because since King Piccolo spit out an egg, a reincarnation of Piccolo might return. As for Iron Man, seeing how dangerous King Piccolo is, knowing the threat he is, he's going to make sure he keep upgrading his suits and the army of his Iron Man suits. I forgot the name of it, but comment below what's the name of the Iron Man's army. I appreciate it. But yeah, now that Iron Man has a path to go, and now that Goku has a path to go, and now that Bulma knows have a path to go, all three of them will grow stronger and more advanced in their own ways. And this is where I leave you off for now. So, what do you think so far? I'm able to cover normal Dragon Ball. I could have go more in depth to it, but there's some arcs that Iron Man isn't just relevant up until actual threats comes out, like Red Army and the Piccolo arc, but at least did good, right? But if you want to see more of Iron Man, comment down below. And if this video gets 10 likes, it means that you guys like this video and you want me to do more. But for now, this is the end. Thanks for watching.